you've caught them looking your way from across the office, from across the room. You've felt them in your energy. And yet every time you bring it up or approach them or try to actually get concrete proof that they're watching you, like there is nothing to actually show you that's what's happening. This is your reading. You're not delusional. You know what you're talking about. If you are catching the replay, this is your friendly reminder. You can always 2x your speed or click the timestamps below to jump straight to the message. Before we begin, we're going to do an energy check. Let you know what energies we're dealing with here, and kind of explain the cards that have come out so far that are kind of leading us on this journey. So the first thing I heard when I was working with the cards and shuffling is the reason that they are watching you is because they want to see, are you going to do what you said you were going to do? Are you going to do as you promised to do? So I feel like this is either like you told them you were worried or not worried, you told them you were focusing more on something else, or you have like told your friends that you are like something with like boundaries and sovereignty. So they want to see like, are you just like blowing smoke or are you actually really focusing on your life? Let's see. Was that the only thing that I heard from them specifically? I think that was the only thing that I heard from your person specifically that you're asking about. Now, when we're working with the cards that came out were the King of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Fool. So with the King of Wands coming out, it's like almost like this outside force or like this energetic force has just locked their vision on you. And it's almost like they don't have a choice. With the Four of Pentacles, they definitely don't want to let you go. But what I got was it's not a controlling, not really. It's not a controlling energy. It's not like, oh, this is only my person. I can't share you with the world. That's not really what it was. It was more like they don't want to let go of the opportunity to protect you, kind of is what it was. Yeah, specifically, they want to protect you from the pain that they experienced. And with the Fool coming out, it's like they kind of see you as being a little bit gullible, a little bit naive, a little bit too gung-ho or ready for adventure. And while they admire that part of you, like they want to protect it. The thing that came through specifically was they don't want your adventurous spirit to be squashed. Some signs that may be relevant for you. I saw squirrels and it immediately made me think of squirrel. So maybe you are neurodivergent. You may have ADHD or autism. 11, 11, 11:22, and 11:33 all came through right before this reading. And then with the Fool, it's very interesting that that's kind of how they see you in this energy. But what I heard from you when I was tapping into that energy is like, what they don't realize is that you are not them. And the Fool, this is not his first journey, right? The Fool's journey is a circle. It's like it goes around and around and around. So this is not like your first time. Like you're not some, I'm sorry, my kids are yelling. It's distracting me so bad. You're not just some spring chicken, right? You were an old soul. You know what's up. And then it was very interesting. I was drawn to the 0 of the Fool and the idea of the womb, the idea of creation. And the phrase that came through that I never use, a specific phrase, source code. You have access to source code. So it does not, what they don't understand is like they don't have to watch you because like source is always watching you. You have source code. You're seeing through everything. Is that everything? I think so. Yeah. My notes got a little bit crazy. That's what happens when I'm channeling stuff. It's like, don't forget. All right. Before we begin, we're going to do some breath work. We are going to do a simple 6-8 breath where we're breathing in through the nose for 6, holding for 2, and then breathing out through the mouth for 8. We'll do this 3 times. As you're breathing, connect with your body, connect with this moment, connect with any tension you feel, connect with any stress or resistance you feel. As you are breathing out, release that. Release it, release it. Okay? Melt into this moment, melt into now. Are you ready, friends? Let's begin. Very nice. It's interesting. The energy that came in as soon as I finished my breath work was very much of like almost a soldier, but like not a worried soldier, like a weathered soldier, someone that is very sure, or like a what's the word? Experienced hunter. Someone that's very experienced and knows, like has steady feet is pretty much what I'm saying. Yeah, very steady path. So while they think you're the fool, you are so sure-footed. You may do crazy leaps and bounds. You may jump from one place to another, but you always land, and you land in the most dignified way. It's like mind-boggling. It's because you're so tuned in to spirit. It's because you have source code, right? You can access source code. All right, Maiden. For this collective, can we give them some guidance? Some confirmation so they know they're not crazy, that they know they're not delusional. Yeah, I feel like you've been thinking this for a long time. The 10 of Wands popped out and fell on the floor. For this collective, they know they're being watched. They know they're being tracked. They know that they are just like clocked. Yeah, they're being clocked right now. What guidance for this collective to help them with the situation, to see it in a new light, to bring them the highest good in this moment, please? We have the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, more with that youthful energy. It's really interesting that that's coming through. But what I love to see here is that the swords are mental. And so while they think you're naive, like you're very much in your brain. You're very much in your thoughts. You know what you're doing. You know what you're about. We have the Chariot. Yeah, it's like you are hopping place to place to place to place. 6 of Cups. Oh, I love that. And the 6 of Pentacles. 6 could be somebody's sign. The number has came through 3 times in this week alone. I don't remember the exact videos. If I have the time, I will go back and link them in the replay for you guys. But they are one of the, like, from the past couple of days. It came through back to back. One time it was actually a number sign. The second time it came through, it was cards. And I was like, oh, 6 maybe somebody's sign. So maybe you are seeing lots of 6s. Breaks 66 is what? 3? Yeah, because 12 to 3. Yeah. So maybe you're seeing lots of 3s. All right. Let's get into this message. I think what is happening here is Spirit is inviting you to kind of take your focus off of the fact that you're being watched. It's almost like you need to zero in. I'm looking at this page's eyes. Like he's looking at the path. He's walking the path. You need to zero in on your life path even more. And it's funny because that's why they're watching you. Like they want to make sure that you're doing what you said you're going to do. They want to make sure that you're fulfilling what you claimed you were going to fulfill. Yeah, with 9 of Cups under that, like this is a period of wish fulfillment for you. This is a period in your life where you can be very content and satisfied. And so instead of, I don't want to say that, Spirit, but I'm going to say it. Instead of focusing on this energy that you feel, focus on your dreams. Okay. And that's not to like discount, like we're going to get into like the energy here. That's what this reading is about. But at the bottom of the deck, that's what's there to usher you through this and to make this as swift, like make this a more comfortable experience for you, okay? Now, I feel like the more you take your focus off of their energy looking at you and watching you, the more you take your focus away from the idea of being scrutinized or examined, the faster you move forward and propel yourself forward with your own life, the faster this energy is going to come through. So, while what I said stands, like they are definitely watching you to see if you're going to do what you said you're going to do. They're definitely watching you because they care about you. They're invested in your well-being. Like they don't think that you're a child, but they see the energy that you have and they want to protect it because they see it as precious, okay? So the more you focus on your life and focus on allowing your path to reveal itself, unfold, the sooner this person's going to come in with very, very just loving feelings and support. Like maybe they will come forward and be like, hey, like you remind me of home. You remind me of a time in my life when things were simpler. And I really appreciate your energy and your perspective. And I want to be able to create a friendship with you or start over with you. I'm hearing specifically, yeah, can we please start over? And it's like they want to come forward in a very innocent way, and they want you to receive them in the I'm trying to seeing like kids at the playground. They get into a fight, and the kid comes up like, "Will you be my friend again?" Like, that's the kind of the energy I'm getting, like, "Will you let me date you again? Can we start over?" Like, yeah, and maybe this was a situationship and you guys never actually dated, and maybe that's part of what they're gonna bring to you, but it's like how genuinely they do care about you. Like, they have very tender feelings for you here. That's what I was saying, like, they care about you. They want to be able to help protect you because they see the innocence and the purity of you. And with the 6 of Pentacles, it's like, while you may see this as them trying to be charitable, that's not really the way that they're trying to deliver it. They understand that they're trying to, like, have a balanced relationship with you, but if, like, let's say this is in your work and someone tries to come and offer you some advice, you may see them as being charitable, but what they're doing is they see the value that you have and the best, not the best, that's not the right word. The most appropriate thing they can offer to you right now is this thing. If this is a friendship, they want to be an equal partner, okay? So if you guys have had like pain in friendship over this relationship, they want to, yeah, with the nostalgia, they kind of want to talk that out and flesh it out a little bit. And they want to be able to like give you little details that'll make the past feel a little bit better. And then hopefully you will feel willing to give them a little bit of details. And so they can feel better about the past. And you can kind of like wipe that clean and like just don't worry about that anymore and move forward. I'm getting so much of this moving forward energy. But again, it's like the more you focus on them, the more you focus on that energy, the more you focus on when are they going to reach out to you? When are they going to talk to you? The longer it's going to take. So I'm hearing you need to be bullheaded about your life, your goals, your dreams. Like there is a level of determination that needs to come into your energy field that needs to manifest. There's a spark that needs to ignite within you. With the Chariot, it's a lot of like determined movement, right? No matter what happens, this is gonna keep moving, right? There may be pauses, there may be wheels may fall off, things may happen, but the energy is gonna keep moving, right? And so there could be some shadow aspects to that, but what I'm hearing right now is like you really need that energy. You need to tap into that. So focus on your life. Focus on the beauty around you. Focus on gratitude. Yeah. And you can even like when thoughts of this person come up and when you feel them in your energy, that's fine, right? Just be like, "Oh, there's their energy. high energy, and then go back to your life. Okay. Don't make it some big story. Don't make it, oh man, they must be thinking about me. They must miss. Don't make it some story. Okay. Because that's how like you're going to stall this. If you want them to offer you this job, or if you want them to promote you, or if you want them to take your offer, I'm seeing like pitching something, pitching specifically like drawings. I don't know if you're an architect, like maybe you're drawing up some blueprints and you're wanting to get chosen. Um, Focus on more of that creative energy, that creation. So create more blueprints, do more designs. Yeah, yeah. Sit with the sweetness. All right. Enjoy it. Oh, in this moment, I feel their energy. That's beautiful. Right. All right. But now I got to get back to my life. Yeah. And the more you do that, the more you can balance your energy with their energy, like this attention you feel. I know it can be very overwhelming when you feel people's energy. I get it. I get it. But balance it just like, and part of the problem here is I think you're resisting the energy. Like you don't want to feel it. I don't know. I'm getting like there was probably a slightly sour thing that happened in the relationship. Maybe someone stole your pitch. Maybe I'm getting like you think they're condescending. Like you think that they speak to you kind of like you're a child. Yeah, with the fool coming out. Like, yeah. They don't think you're a child. Now, if they come across that way, it's not intentional at all. And maybe when you do have this discussion, that's something you can bring up. You can address that and be like, look, you probably, I don't know if you meant to, actually, blah, the way to say it. I feel like you speak to me like a child. I'm sure that's not your intention, but because of XYZ, give example, that made me feel XYZ. Okay. Yeah. I want some more guidance on this. Like, okay, so we have guidance. So what could happen here, Spirit? What can happen here once they come together and have this conversation? I heard source code, whatever you want. Yeah, let's not forget the beginning of our message, shall we? Okay. You have the King of Cups. That's awesome. So the highest form of love, again, wishes fulfilled. This could be you loving this promotion, you loving this job, you loving the being in the spotlight and being acknowledged for your work. Or of course, this could be like a loving relationship. With the Three of Wands, this conversation is definitely going to expand you. It's going to expand your awareness. It's going to expand your understanding for sure. When I was talking about it's going to clear up things from the past, you guys are going to be on the same page and things are going to make so much more sense. It's going to be the opposite of butterflies. So with the Ace of Pentacles coming in, what I'm hearing is this conversation is going to be so grounding to both of you. It's almost like all of this telepathic, all of this back and forth, all of this energy transfer is actually going to ground into real life. And things are just going to be so simple. I'm thinking of the one, like you're both going to be in alignment with understanding. I'm hearing like they may actually give you a physical gift. Like if you get this bid, you get a fountain pen, or if you are like, oh, that's so sweet. If this is a friend, they've kept something that you gave them and they're going to give it back to you to show you like how much you meant to them, and that even in this period of like separation, like that they that's so sweet. They really cherish you a lot. Um You may even get an invitation to go somewhere for a night event. I'm hearing maybe a concert or a movie. And then the last piece of advice for what could potentially happen at this conversation, I really don't think it's between you two. I feel like when this conversation unfolds, you guys, like I just said, you're in alignment. Like things are grounded and everything makes sense. But there is the potential for some conflict. I'm seeing there may be third parties involved that don't want, yeah, for sure, especially for the job. If you are trying to get a promotion or get this special project, there is a lot of competition. Like people do not want, and I feel like there has been like people are like talking, like trying to like diminish your skill or your what? The word efficacy just came through. I have no freaking clue why, but okay, your efficacy, whatever. I don't know. That's normally about like how effective something is. I've never heard it used to describe a person, so maybe you have a specific product that you formulated or something. I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, so others around you will probably not be very happy, may try to throw some dirt in your face, may try to murk up the water that you just cleared, stir up the sand, so to speak. But I'm seeing like you two are not having any part of it. So there's probably going to be a bit of conflict around this conversation, whether that is the outcome of the conversation or leading up to the conversation, like a lot of like conflict right before the conversation happens. That could be one sign for you that this is happening. Okay. Let's get a vagus nerve card and we will ground this message into our bodies to carry it forward with us. Great way to claim the energy. We're going to work with the calm cards today. Spirit, can we have one card to ground this message in for this collective, please? Thanks. I did this one before. I know I did. I'm having so many deja vus, guys. Oh, it's insane. Okay, VU sound. Making the VU sound engages your vocal cords. VU vocal. Generating vibrations that can trigger a calming response. It is soothing, resonant sound, much like the often chanted syllable Om. This audible vibration helps center your focus and promotes relaxation while enhancing vocal clarity and resonance. Okay, what I just heard, and this is completely random, but before you have this conversation, you need to do this exercise, this VU, whatever this is, to help like clear out your nerves or clear out. I stumble over my tongue a lot. Just like blah, blah, blah. It gets heavy. I say chat GBT all the time because it's easier to say than chat GPT because you have to pronounce it the P. So I'm hearing you need to do this VU practice before you have this conversation. Find a quiet place where you can be alone, getting into any position that feels comfortable for you. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, pronounce a prolonged V sound like v. Ensure that it is gentle yet steady. Transition seamlessly into an extended ooh sound, maintaining the vibration in your chest and throat. Practice this for 5 to 10 breath cycles to harness the soothing power of sound to center yourself. So take a deep breath, and as you exhale, so okay, VU sound. All right. If you are catching, sorry guys, I did this last time. I'm trying to change the banner and it kicks me out. All right. So if you're catching the replay, you can watch more Maiden Tarot by clicking these playlists. If you are here now, just put your name and question in the chat, and I would love, love, love to do a personal reading for you. I know. I always messed up. It's like it's because my mouse goes dead, and so I click like the buttons to try to bring it back, like wake it back up, and it kicks me out when I do that. So fun. So fun. The first time I freaked out, I was like, what just happened? Lady Firefox. I love that. It's a cool username. See if I can. Anybody like a personal reading? Just pop your name and question in the chat. I would love to pull for you. There's a bit of a delay in the chat, so you have commented and I haven't responded yet. That is why. Do I play an instrument? I played the flute for 7 years, middle school to elementary school. I was in marching band. I play a little bit of guitar and I like to play around on the piano. Really not enough to say that I can play those instruments at all. I love music though. Love music. And I would love to, I probably should just practice guitar because I have two in my house. And so it's something I already kind of know a little bit about. It's just I haven't prioritized it. You were bad with it. You know what's hilarious? The band directors always like get you to try all of the different instruments to tell you which one you should use. I got the flute, which you lose 80% of your breath when you're blowing across this hole, right? And I have asthma. I definitely had it then. Did not realize it. I did. So it was like the worst thing for me to play because I already can't breathe and I'm losing all of my freaking oxygen playing this instrument. Do I still have my flute? I think so. I did. Where I put it, I have no freaking clue. Oh. Where did I put it? I don't know. It's funny you bring this up because I was thinking about band the other day. Can I find it? Why do I need to find it? You don't believe me? You want me to play flute for you? What is happening? This is great. I mean, I'm not going to go find it right now. I can try to find it, I guess. I don't know. You want to hear me play? Oh, well, I played for a long time, but I have not played in. Last time I played was at church 12, 13 years ago. So if I find it, I would have to do some refreshing. But yeah, it's funny that you bring up that because I was thinking about I competed in like a regional like competition or something. I don't know. I was playing a duet with another girl. She was older than me. And we picked like the stupidest, easiest thing to play. And obviously we did great. I mean, whatever. But the person that was grading us was like, next year, I hope you two decide to choose something a bit more challenging. That's always stuck with me. I don't, well, I don't use my asthma. I don't really like identify with having asthma. It's normally only seasonal allergies that really flare it up for me. So occasionally I have to use it. Before I got into like spirituality and healed my body, I used to be sick all the time. Every like fall to winter, I was like constantly fighting off a cold, or I had an infection or bronchitis, or just always something really terrible, stomach bugs constantly. And then I learned how to heal my body and change my freaking energy, and I hardly get sick anymore. And so I really only have to use my inhaler like maybe once or twice a year when like it's normally ragweed. When ragweed hits, have guidance for Lady Firefox, please. Oh, we've got 2 cards. I normally only pull 1, but 2 popped out. You have the 8 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. And your cards are the 3 of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. So what I'm hearing is there's something that you are struggling with figuring out how to communicate to other people. You're really stuck in your head about it. And I think it's because you're worried about how they're going to interpret it. With the 3 of Pentacles coming out, though, I feel like there is just this there's an abundance of collaborative energy around you. And so I don't think you need to be too afraid to approach this conversation. With the Hanged Man, I think you just need to kind of surrender to the experience of it. I'm hearing write it down and then read it to yourself out loud, and it's not going to sound as bad as you think. You could even bring the paper with you when you have this conversation, or maybe this is an email or a phone call if you can't see this person in like face to face. Don't let not having the right words trip you up, is what I heard. When I looked at the Hanged Man and this vine around his foot, I heard, don't let not having the right words trip you up. Like, you're in good company. You're going to be well received, because I feel like your heart is in the right place. Like, your knowledge is correct. Like, you're not in the wrong. And even if it's not delivered eloquently or perfectly, yeah, now is the time to go ahead and have this conversation or discussion or bring this information forward. Okay. Go ahead and Alex, pull an open reading for Alex. If anybody else would like a personal reading, just pop your name and question in the chat, and I would be happy to read for you. My chest still is like sore from laughing so hard, guys. Thanks for that. Okay, that's cool. So maybe it's less about speaking and more about listening to what the divine is trying to tell you, if that's the case. Yeah. All right, maiden. Guidance for Alex, please. Eight of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Oh, that's beautiful. Are you exploring how to love yourself better, Alex? That's kind of what I'm hearing. This is cool energy. With the Eight of Pentacles coming through, where am I at? There I am. I kind of want to hold my inhaler while I read for Alex. With the Eight of Pentacles coming through, I feel like right now you're transitioning because again, when I was looking underneath the deck, I saw the Page of Wands. So it's almost like you're moving from student to more experienced in something in your life. And with the Queen of Cups here, I definitely feel like it's like your emotional body or how you handle emotions, or it could even be your intuition, learning to trust your intuition, learning to explore beyond your conscious mind, your ego mind, like the thinking mind, right? Not the awareness that's behind it, but the mind that is constantly chitter chattering in our heads all day long. And you're like settling into a very soft and nurturing and safe energy. I feel like you're creating, and this may have something to do with like learning, like becoming a master of expressing yourself creatively or expressing yourself gently or softly. There's something about restraint here, something about turning of the tides is what I specifically heard. Hmm. I'm hearing the longer you sit in gentleness and the longer you, oh, compassion. Yeah. The longer you show yourself compassion, the more you show yourself compassion, the more successful you're going to be. That's what I heard. I don't know if he is. I think he might have left. I hope not. That was for Alex. That's what I had for Alex. Oh, and I just split the deck to the Two of Cups. All right. If anybody would like a personal reading, pop your name and question in the chat, and I would love to read for you. I read for Lady Firefox and for Alex. So if anybody else would like a reading, it'd be great. Got the Emperor, the Fool, the Wheel of Fortune. Nice energies. 12:44 on the clock. Hello. Would you like a personal reading today? It is. They are free. You just pop your name and question in the chat, and then I will answer for you. Awesome. Do you have a specific question in mind, or would you like an open reading? General guidance. Okay. How can Fox Cat get started making money, please? You may not like this, but maybe opening your own cleaning business. That's what I heard, or that's what came to my mind. How can Fox Cat get started making money, please? Aw, the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck, and you have the Sun as your card. So as soon as I saw the Sun, it's something about stop hiding who you are, stop hiding yourself or dimming your light. It's interesting. I know that this figure is not blowing a kiss, but it looks like she's blowing a kiss. And so, something about incorporating your personality into whatever you do. If you have a big heart, lead with the heart. If you love to be generous, be generous. Choose the things that your heart wants you to do, is what I'm hearing, because we have the Lovers underneath that. I'm feeling like once you put your mind to it, it's going to be very powerful the way that you make money. And it may not make sense. Like you could have a very boring job or business if you start your own business, but because of the energy that you're going to bring to it, it's going to be successful. It's almost like you're blowing kisses to the world and the world's blowing kisses back to you. That's kind of what I'm hearing. You're welcome. Yeah, always. Like, yeah, confirmation is the best, right? The answers always are inside us. So it's awesome when it confirms what you already knew. Love that. If anybody else would like a personal reading, just pop your name and question in the chat. Love to pull for you. Readings are free. Just part of my community building. You're welcome, Foxcat. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful week, wonderful life. Isn't that what Luna says on her tarot channel? I think so. If you'd like a personal reading, just pop your name and question in the chat. Love to read for you. Just let me know what you want. You want an open reading, general guidance? Do you have a specific question in mind? Just pop it in the chat and I would love to pull a card for you. Bye, darling. You have a good one. If anybody else would like a personal reading, pop it in. Pop it in the chat. They're free. Happy to pull a card for you. Would be honored to. We've read for Firefox, Foxcat. Oh man, lots of foxes going around. Foxy. Read for Alex. Don't be shy. I'm not saying that, Spirit. I'm not saying that. If you guys would like a personal reading, just pop your name and question in the chat. Happy to pull for you today. We've read for Firefox, we've read for Foxcat, and for Alex. Love to read for you and bring some clarity to the situation you have in mind. All right, looks like we have somebody. I feel like you asked a question on a reading and I did not see it before. I didn't answer you. If that is you, I am so sorry. I did not see it when I was reading through the chat. So if you asked before in a different reading and I did not answer you, I was not trying to ignore you. I genuinely didn't see it. I'm sorry. But yes, I would love to read for you. For, and I'm sorry if I say your name wrong. For Nobby, can we please know Amal's true intentions for Nobby, please? Can we please know Amal's true intentions for Nobby? Do you guys hear my kids? If you can't, I don't know how. They are being so loud right now. What are Amal's true intentions for Nobby, please? Thanks. Oh, my. We have the Hermit on the bottom. Can we clarify these, please? Okay, I don't have to. I just heard. And the star. Okay, so what I heard when I went to go reshuffle to get clarity, the cards you got were the Devil and the World. And so what I heard is he wants to take this relationship full circle. So wherever you're at now, if it's not a great situation, if you guys are stuck in any kind of toxic patterns or loops, he wants to heal that with the Star card. And he wants to be able to complete that cycle so that you can get to the next cycle in your relationship and have a solid relationship, a relationship that is whole and complete with two partners, right? Yin and yang, the full circle. I feel like he's extremely attracted to you, maybe a little bit mentally obsessed with you or your energy. And so he may recognize those toxic traits or toxic tendencies. It's not necessarily toxic. It just is what it is, right? But he wants to be able to approach it in a more balanced way to have a steady and solid foundation with you. So that is what I have for you, my darling. If anybody else would like a personal reading, just pop your name and question in the chat, and I would love to read for you today. My cats are sleeping on my bed. They're sleeping so funny. They're on their back. And they're like, all right, last call. If anybody would like a personal reading, just let me know in the chat, and I would love to pull for you. Be quite honored, actually. He just told you the same thing last week. It's a decision for you, my darling. Glad to see that confirmation coming through, though. But I don't know. Is it worth waiting for anyway? Seems like some stuff to think about, for sure. Yep. If you'd like a personal reading, pop your name and question in the chat. I would love to read for you today. It would be my honor, really. All right, last call, personal readings. If you would like a free reading, just pop your name and question in the chat and I will pull a card for you. All right, guys, last call. Name and question in the chat if you would like a personal reading. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. They're like, no. All right, guys, just going to remind you on this channel, always come as you are and stay as you become. Bye, my friends.